You don't smoke any more weed. You're going to pass out.
Hey, Brian. Thanks for being here, and I'm going to dedicate this song. We haven't done this in such a long time. We used to play a lot of music here, so I'm going to dedicate this one to you. It's called Hey Loser.
Gangster.
Wait, what?
Gangster.
No, it's called Hey Loser. So this one goes out to you, Brian.
Man, you could suck fucking 4 dicks on this one, bro. Who the fuck does this, dude? Who is this by?
Brian, you asked the important question, who was that? That was Vanity Police. He was a friend of the Pigs radio show until he decided to try to kill a cop with a knife.
Oh, yeah.
And then he got shot and then put in jail.
Wow. Probably not the wisest of decisions.
I don't think so, but you can look up his story on PigzRadio.com under Pigs of Shame. and check him out alongside with
Jesus
Sky
Christ,
Fisher.
Pigs of
Shame. You remember Sky Fisher?
Yeah, dude.
He texts me. He must be out of jail.
Oh, that's a good thing.
He can text you from jail.
Oh, really?
Well, illegally, homie.
You look like someone that would know that, by the way. Don't
Yeah. So I mean, I said it right. I said it accurately.
Okay.
Like I said it full well, knowing that I'm right.
Hey, yeah, you can. Yes, you
Okay.
can. You are very correct on that one.
On that very positive, uplifting note.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists. Other psychiatrists.
Other psychiatrists. Pigs Radio, episode 317. Brian.
317?
Flying Brian, you have been a dear friend to the show. You've been on the show for many years.
A couple times, in and out, baby, in and out.
You were black-owned, black-operated. You had a kid, and then you, I guess, finally decided to grow up after like 6 years old?
He went professional.
I think I'm mulatto operated now because my kid's a mulatto.
Okay.
And she owns me. This broad owns me. I had to take her out today. Dad, I want this. All right. Dad, I want this. All right.
See, that's what happens when you go professional.
But now you're spoiling her.
Oh, not really.
You don't think you're spoiling her?
I mean, what is it? When she wants something big, I'm like, hey, do something big. Well, are we going to do it today? Nope. Are we going to do it tomorrow? Nope. Is it going to happen in the future? Yeah, probably, if you do something cool.
I mean, like, how do you reward her?
What was it?
How does Flying Brian, like, score this?
Today was a barbecue at my buddy's house who has a pool, so she went out and swam all day and had a barbecue with, what was it? Friggin' bacon-wrapped hot dogs, dude. That little woman's all right.
Were you in downtown L.A.?
No, it was Lakewood. What? Lake Hood in the house?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could.
That's where you would be.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I met him in Anaheim, so I would expect you be more of that side of town.
No, I mean,
no, dude. Come on, dude. I could get down with some Anacrime or some.
Does it matter?
Lake Hood.
Brian just bounces from hood to hood. That's what he does.
Hey, but guess what? I can also blend in with the good people. Can I get some?
What? What? Do you know what blending in means?
Brother, I have lived in Fountain Valley.
You're wearing an orange strip club T-shirt.
That's the manager's strip club T-shirt, by the way.
My fault. And by the way, he's wearing a ladies' lingerie football hat.
Can we get a what's up? Well, obviously you're giving intros, but yes, it's been so long since I've been here. Tell me you have something cool about me to talk about.
Why are you so worried about the stories when I want to talk about you?
Shit, I don't know what you want to talk about me. What is it? Oh, I had a homeless girl try to touch my dick.
Oh, gross.
She probably thought you were homeless too.
No.
100%.
I walked out. No, I walked out of my local liquor store.
That seems like something you do a lot.
Yeah. And I took a left, and right when you take a left at a liquor store, it's a dead end. No cops, essentially. Like, unless there's like a murder or something.
Wow.
So
okay.
I just
You murdered her.
You Kellen Winslow'd her.
I was about Kellen Winslow. I was about to crack my beer, and this girl comes up, and she goes, and she's obviously homeless, and she was like, "Oh, hey, excuse me, sir." I was like, "Fuck, this bitch gonna ask me for a cigarette?" No, she asked me. She was like, "Hey, man, do you have a light?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I give her a lighter. She smokes her cigarette. And I'm like, and I just cracked my beer. And she was like, "Can I drink a beer with you?" Sure.
Are you have you guys boyfriend and girlfriend at this point?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Where are you going with this?
Sounds like a modern love story right now.
At this point, I was like, "Hey, man, my name's Brian." Oh, no, she was way homeless.
Did you get tested after this?
Dude, this bitch straight grabbed my dick because I tried to give her a handshake.
And she gave you a cock shake.
No, yeah. Like, right to the dick, dude. I was like...
Did she finish you off, though?
No.
It must have taken her a half hour to find it.
It lasted... Oh, fucking suck 4 dicks. Fuck, I got a kid, dick. No.
Child support reminds you of that all the time.
I think it lasted like maybe half a second.
Wow, that's all honest. It took for you?
Damn.
No, I was just like, dude, as soon as she touched my dick, I was like, get that shit away from me, bro. Like,
so did you get a blood test afterwards or what?
No.
Okay.
But I did
Brian
take a shower.
STDs, for sure.
I did take a shower.
Sounds like it's like a heavy type of situation.
No, dude, I took a fucking straight shower. But I got home and I was like, fuck it. Because I was going to take a shower anyway.
In her defense, Brian absolutely looks like a hobo.
Okay, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fuck, do I look like a hobo?
You look like a racist hobo.
You look like how life just gives up on people sometimes. You gave up on life.
It's just gone.
It's just done.
You look like a Hell's Angel who was too racist for the Hell's Angels, and you got kicked out, and now you're like living alone.
I probably do, huh?
You look like a retired Hell's Angel.
Hold on. I'm going to grip on these. Wait, I'm on camera,
We shouldn't make fun of the Hells Angels. They're not the type of group that seems to be
dude, don't be fucking with those people, bro.
I'm not making fun. I'm just saying Brian looks like...
you look like one. You look like a cross burner, yeah.
So Brian, Flying Brian, you brought in your little sidekick today. Can you introduce him?
This is Sahil.
Sahil, not sidekick. Sorry, Sahil.
Yes. Why don't you introduce yourself, sir?
Oh yeah. So
what's up, Sahil?
How are you guys? It's good to be here. Thank you for having me. By the way, yeah, Brian's been hyping up your show for a number of weeks now, so I'm really excited to be here. Been looking around the studio. What a really cool setup. I'm a radio guy myself, so I was kind of just admiring. But yeah. Anyways, so like he said, my name is Sahil. My stage name is actually Cy Hill, Cyhill. I'm a music maker, and in in my professional time, I'm actually a radio host as well. That's how I got to meet Brian.
Really? Where did you meet Brian?
Actually,
wait, can we say that?
Oh hell yeah, you can. Dude.
Okay,
this
cool.
Is
well, I won't use like specific.
Did you grab his dick too?
No,
yeah.
I did not grab his. I have not grabbed anybody's dick.
If you get your dick grabbed outside of a liquor store, like you're in a bad way.
I've gotten my dick grabbed lately.
Maybe she just wanted to make sure you were alive.
Fuck, dude.
So I actually had dropped out of school and I came back and I'd been making music for a little bit, and then I found radio as a way to DJ, and it had been like a year or so, and I was flying home from Chicago. I had dropped my brother off, just moved him in, and I met Brian's brother Rob on the plane. We talked for 2 or 3 hours. He's like a football coach. I coach football.
By the way, Robert is the dick asshole.
Wow.
Asshole brother. I
mean, I'm here because of him, so I can't hate right now.
Okay.
And so he was basically like, oh, you work in radio. I have a brother who works in radio. And I was like, oh, that would be really cool if you could reach out. And this guy, obviously he's wild, but he's solid, but he's wild. So I called him, and it's probably been 2 years. So He basically showed me how to all the chops on recording, producing at news and traffic radio, and so I did that for 18 months with this guy, where I would just come in twice a week. It's
been 1 year and
18 months, yeah.
Not 18 months, dude. 1 year and 7 months, and probably
so more.
Why do you have to be so specific?
What the fuck? I was spot on there. You're crazy.
Why you be a dick? He was just generalizing, and then no, you're dumb. You don't even know your own shit.
You missed it by fucking 1 month and 2 weeks, bitch. You don't remember our anniversary or what?
That is a
friend-iversary.
That is a good point. Yeah. I'll shut up. All
right, so you have your own podcast going on, right?
That's true, yes, absolutely.
So what's that called?
It's called Big Brown Ballers. You can find us on Instagram and on SoundCloud.
Wait, what? What's it called again?
Big Brown Ballers.
Okay, wait. This can go can go one or two ways
my bad,
quick.
My bad. I totally skipped over that.
Brown, what kind of brown are we talking about?
We're Indian. All our parents immigrated from India.
Oh, Bollywood?
Bollywood, yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Do you guys, with all those fucking movies, do you guys just bust into random song and dance just out of nowhere in public?
Almost never. If you've ever seen anything about real India, it's mostly just a lot of shit-ridden cows and dirt roads.
Oh,
yeah,
sounds like Mexico. Everything always sounds like Mexico.
Yeah, but with 100 times the people.
Wait, what?
With 100 times more people.
Definitely sounds like Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of Indian people in there. They have very little infrastructure. My aunt still lives out there. Dude, I remember one time I was in India. There was a sign right outside my aunt's apartment that said "Do not defecate in open." There was a dude taking his shit right on the sign.
Holy shit!
Yes, Brian. Exactly.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally. Holy shit. Yeah.
Yes, Brian.
A cow probably walked through it.
And cows are super sacred, right?
Super sacred.
Why?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to claim to be an expert because I'm not actually Hindu, but this is a Hindu thing. It's mostly a Hindu country after the partition from Pakistan, which was normally India. But according to Hindu scripture, one of their gods' favorite animal was a cow. So out of respect, they don't eat beef. And the cows basically run India. Like they can have full 30-minute traffic stops because you're stuck in front of a cow and it won't move, and you're honking and it just won't move.
You can't touch it.
Oh man,
You can't
dude,
touch
that's
it.
fucked up.
You don't
dude.
kill cows.
I mean, what if you just nudge it or you poke it or pry it?
I mean, that's on you, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to try it, go for it. But that's not gonna be me.
Oh, okay, no, but
Yeah.
you're not gonna oh shit, someone just fucking
Yeah, you don't
cattle prod that cow. That's not cool.
Yeah. No, that's not. The cows get literally they get treated better than a lot of the people in India.
Bullshit, really?
I mean, you got to think about it, right?
That's not what you thought.
There's
I
a
see what
class
you're
system in
saying.
India, right? So there's a class system. They have all the way to the top, and then the bottoms are literally called untouchables. And so the cows are they don't get in the way of the cows.
By the way, the bottoms here, are they called untouchables? Yeah, I just thought you would know that, Brian.
No, they call them Mexican.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
That's
Ouch.
fucked up. Ouch.
Wow.
Actually,
Why'd you even go there, Brian?
You know we're live on radio right now, right?
I
Wow.
know I'm fucking around.
Flying
to be honest
Brian.
with you, I am
Fucking Brian, dude.
I am
Fucking
considered
Brian.
white trash. What is it? Shit. It's everybody who doesn't make fucking much money.
You're the opposite spectrum of white privilege.
Yeah. Honestly, no. What's the lower class here? No,
Brian.
It's
Lower
not.
Just Brian.
It's
broke.
not. It's not. Yeah. It's people that are fucking just trying to scrape.
Just a broke ass dude.
Can I mean, no offense. I was joking about the Mexican shit.
By the way, did you find that hat in the park?
Man, fuck you, dude.
He found it at the Lost and Found at the soup kitchen. Okay. Leave him alone.
No, I bought this hat at a football game.
Where was that football game held at?
Ontario.
Ontario.
What football team were you watching?
The Los Angeles Temptation.
I've never heard of that. Are they in the NFL or
what kind of NFL football team is that, Brian?
Yeah, is that college sports or what?
No, that is it's a lingerie football league.
Okay, all right. See.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, it was
Lingerie-
awesome, dude. Those chicks were ill, though. I'm talking, I saw, clotheslines. I saw a girl took the quarterback down with a belly-to-back suplex.
We're going Pigs Radio to Perv Radio by the end of this half hour.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. These chicks got down, dude. These were some crazy broads.
By the way, how many people were in attendance of this game?
It was him.
Just you.
Shit. No, I'd say at least, yeah.
You know those old-timey movie theaters?
I'm giving about 15 grand.
Wow, there was
15,000 people were there?
all dudes and all old, looking like you, right?
No fucking way.
No. I mean, no, it was at the Ontario Arena. It was not full by any means necessary.
But there was 15,000?
But that place holds about 30,000, so it was about halfway full. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I'm kinda
shit,
curious.
I didn't
Yeah.
fucking count, dude.
Hold
I mean,
on. Now
shit.
I'm really
Hold on.
curious.
Holds 30, about 50, about halfway full.
How often do they play? Because now I'm actually interested in going now.
Yeah.
Dude, I went. It was fucking ill, dude. Those chicks go crazy. Last time I went, I even bought they sell cans of beer, and I just snuck one out too as I was walking out. Fuck you.
Oh, that was a great story.
Yeah, that was a terrible story.
Yeah.
That was terrible. You're like the Artie Lang of this show, man. Just got a grit in his hand. His stories are all off kilter.
You know what? That's
Well, then why the fuck are you guys drilling me with questions?
all right. Let's talk about Big Brown Ballers, because that's before you went with your racism.
Yeah.
We were talking about
Racism.
Absolutely.
Racist.
We're trying to be 1,000% less racist here, Brian. You're fucking that shit up.
All right, well, this is a good start.
Dude,
Big
totally
Brown Ballers
joking.
is the way.
Yeah.
Big Brown Ballers is the way, man, because that's our claim to fame, you know.
All right, so tell us about Big Brown Ballers. What are you guys talking about?
So we our kind of our tagline is the funniest and most informative sports takes on the internet, if you will, and we're a podcast of three brown guys, so we also try and tackle issues from a different perspective in the sense of you know what I mean? It's still a very white controlled media and sports culture, and we as brown guys, we're kind of like able to like see it a little bit more than normal, and we kind of call it out. But that's not like the big main premise. It's just like us bullshitting about sports at the end of the day, like us and me and two buddies. So.
By the way, I want to say your two buddies look very young females. It's going to be a really weird show once I check it out.
No, that'd be a weird show. But those are actually my nieces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're not the brown ballers?
They're not the brown ballers.
Oh, okay.
The next picture, if you go through it, and you'll see they're much more baller-ish, and they're much more big.
So you guys have an Instagram, have a YouTube, people can check you out?
Yeah, so we actually just started a few months ago. So right now we just have the SoundCloud and Instagram, but we are putting the rest of the infrastructure up as time goes by. And if you follow the show, like you can rock with us, and we're getting there. But yeah, man, we've been up for like about 4 months, and then we were at a radio station for 2 years before that, where we kind of like really learned our chops. And we had a lot of guests on. We had Emmy winners on. We had like college athletes, pro athletes. We kind of built ourselves a name in the community a little bit, and then we wanted to take it to the internet. So we can kind of have unfiltered access, bring it globally, and kind of grow with it on a large platform. So that's where we've just kind of begun that journey.
International. Look
yeah.
at that.
International.
Worldwide, baby. Worldwide.
What is it? How often do you upload?
Once a week, 1 hour on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m.
There we go.
Podcast format. So it's me. I'm kind of the lead mic. I've got my best friend and my cousin, and they're the kind of inside guys. One of them actually worked at an NFL players agency. And the other one is he's been doing like marketing and stuff like that for the NBA and like YouTube, and so they've both got like a good line and stuff like that on the NFL and the NBA.
Can we get like a YouTube account, or
you can just make a YouTube account? No, I don't have a YouTube. Our page is not up there on YouTube.
How do we find you?
Just on Instagram at Big Brown Ballers. Very simple, very straightforward. We made it real easy, all the pictures and everything up there. You know, we got the memes that we use for every week. So
I'm sorry, I'm old. I have to ask.
I know.
No, I'm just saying, like, you ask him a question, you don't even let him finish the question before you ask another question, Grandpa. Like, did you forget even that he was even talking?
Yeah.
God damn it,
He
man.
woke up middle
Fucking
of the
homeless people, dude. They just
he woke up the middle of the question. He's like, oh shit! Did you finish answering?
fuck. Fucking
That's
Brian.
how I roll.
Anyways, if you go to SoundCloud, same thing. Big Brown Ballers. Those are the two platforms, and soon we're gonna be up on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We're doing the whole thing. We're just a bunch of poor brown kids, you know, trying to piece it together one studio equipment at a time. You were actually giving us studio recommendations for new equipment. So
I was, but we're gonna pretend like we weren't talking about it a minute
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
But I will
we're
tell
like
you,
nerdy radio guys. Sorry,
but I will tell you though, I think if you switch it to your nieces, I think it'll be a more entertaining show already.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, just
100%.
have you guys with your Mickey ears on the fucking front.
Absolutely,
Big brown ballers.
Big brown ballers. That's how we ball in the hardest way right there with me and two 10-year-olds.
Dude, that would actually be pretty ill. Just be like,
we've actually had a 10-year-old
Mickey Mouse
on the show
ears.
before.
What?
Wait, what?
Handle it.
Yeah. So my dad's, well, not his literal brother, but his makeshift, like, best friend, brother that's been in our family. He has a son that we've kind of helped raise, and he's a big sports fan. So we've had him actually call in a few times as a guest, and it's absolutely hilarious because he's just got hot takes for days, man. He's a Clippers fan. He's an Arizona Diamondbacks fan. He's got no idea what's going on, really.
Wow, much like Brian is Miami Dolphins.
Yeah,
Even I don't watch sports, and I know they're the fucking worst sports team next to the Raiders.
Oh man,
actually, the Raiders are better.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Brian actually got suckered in, man. When he was a kid or when he was watching football, Dan Marino was probably the guy.
Yeah, but Brian's like 1,002 years old now. He can make better choices in his life, and obviously he doesn't.
He's got a Miami Dolphins tattoo, which he actually I saw tonight.
No, I know he does.
Yeah, he took his shirt off tonight at one point in this evening. It was,
oh yeah, dude.
Is this when you grabbed his dick?
No, I'm not homeless. Okay,
Dude,
hey.
Hey, honestly,
apparently this guy isn't either. Apparently,
okay.
I went to the cheesiest bikini bar I could in Long Beach.
Wait, time out. When you mean cheesy, you mean extra cheese on the taco, or do you mean what kind of cheese?
Nacho cheese melted.
Like,
on your ass.
hey, dude, are all of these girls dimes? No.
Of course not. Cause,
No.
I don't feel like you talk to a lot of dimes.
First of all, if you look at Brian, he's not going to get into the nicest of bars.
No,
not at all.
I've never been to a bar with him that doesn't look like a good shank there. Like, and he, by the way, today he tried to preface it. He's like, "This place is not that ghetto." It had a sign out front that was like, "If you're wearing like biker outlaw gang insignia, you cannot get served, and if you have head tattoos, they must all be covered."
Those are the classy spots that this guy's allowed to.
Yeah.
That's where I go. What?
Yeah. Hey, I went with you and I beat you at pool and I had a beer with you, so
He did beat me in pool too.
Hey, by the way, I'm 2-0, but 2-0 against you. By the way,
hey, man, fucking sucking 2 dicks.
That's right.
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, it's a handicap.
Oh, fuck you! I knew what you were gonna say it too.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, I beat a guy with Parkinson's. Yep.
That's no claim to fame.
All right. I got
no
like
claim
half
to
win.
fame.
Yeah, damn it. Shaking like a leaf over there.
Brian, we love you.
Damn it, that is
Man,
so fucked
you
up.
guys better. That's some fucked up shit.
Are we going to hell for that, dude?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Probably,
We just made fun of people with Parkinson's.
No,
My grandfather actually had
Wait
Parkinson's.
a minute. No, I didn't make fun of people with Parkinson's.
No, he just made fun of me.
I'm just saying that you beat someone that has a little bit of a disadvantage.
No, but you would think I'd be more sensitive. I had a grandfather who had Parkinson's, man. It's a tough way, but I'm still being a dick with you.
All I know is, you know what? Knowing about Parkinson's, actually, my dad has some weird, fucked up shit that apparently only 10,000 people in fucking America have.
Oh, shit.
It's like
What's that,
Parkinson's.
homie?
It's like Parkinson's, but it affects the other side of the fucking lobe, and it just gives you like vertigo and shit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck that, dude. So he has no depth perception.
No, sir. The abbreviation is PSP. And actually, just
PCP.
fucking, I was talking to a bonehead fucking army cousin guy of mine, and he was telling me, "Hey, dude, look that shit up. Agent Orange." So, Pops was fucking deployed in Vietnam.
Oh,
so,
shit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Thank you, government.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
For a war
dude.
that we got our asses kicked in, and your dad's now paying the price.
Hey, dude,
man.
it wasn't even a fucking war. It was a fucking conflict. Sucking fucking 4 dicks. Why the fuck did we go over there? But Jesus Christ. Not even
Brian, I wasn't even alive yet. I don't
Yeah.
know. You were there.
Yeah.
You
were-
tell me.
You were at Woodstock, weren't you?
Yeah, dude.
That shirt was, for
But
sure.
no
no,
shit.
but that sucks up.
Yeah, man. But that's life.
That is life. That's wild. Agent Orange looks like the name of Brian's shirt.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Nationalism, baby. You know what's funny about that? I've been called a terrorist a lot.
Oh.
No, I mean, I'm not, obviously. I just like watching sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why they call you terrorist?
No, they just call me terrorist because I look like one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've got like a Bin Laden-ass beard, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't fly too often then.
Oh, I fly all the time. I've been getting randomly searched since I was 11 years old.
Really?
Yeah, because I was 11 when 9/11 happened.
Damn.
Yeah, they've
Wait,
been-
are we connecting the dots now?
No. I
Oh, okay.
knew.
11.
Yeah, even
Oh,
then I knew.
You knew.
Yeah, even then I was like, oh, random spot check, huh? I mean, like, I got a tiny mustache. You guys are racist.
Wow.
I get racially profiled anywhere in the world, man. Ireland, like,
Oh.
anywhere there's white people.
Wait, I hate to say it, to sound like a dick. Somebody bet me $50 I wouldn't shave my head on 9/10, right before 9/11. So I shaved my head. I looked like a crazy racist. I used to go into 7-Elevens and shit.
And stick people up or what?
No, I would be
Ask him
like,
to grab your dick.
I'd be like, hey man,
Grab my dick, bitch.
can I get a pack of Camels? And all of the Indians or anybody of brown color
Wow.
would just be scared of me, and I'd be like, no man, like,
Yeah, you look like our white overlord, dude.
yeah, dude. Oh, I looked. Yeah, dude. Come on, I was.
You still look
20.
like that. Look at this mustache. It's the handlebars that do it, dude.
Why don't you just, like, Brian, just
Come on,
shave your
dude.
face.
Dude, this
Or
looks
shower.
ill, dude.
Shower.
Fuck you, dick.
So, Brian, I mean, you have a face radio, and you've been doing radio for a long time. What are you teaching this young mind? Obviously, we met many years ago. We met at radio school at the good old Television Academy of Radio and whatever the fuck
Whatever
that
the
place.
fuck it was, yeah.
I'm still paying off that fucking school, and that school got me nowhere except for my own wits and wills and determination, as it should be. But, you know, the only thing that kind of sucked, they said they helped with job placement. They didn't.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, they don't.
That's what I've got you guys for.
While I was working there, I placed more people in radio than they did.
Yeah, I know you have.
No.
Except for me.
And me, yeah, so
Thanks
far.
for that, Brian.
Yeah.
I thought we were friends.
We're both waiting for our big break now.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Well, I decided to create my
yeah,
own radio
I was gonna say,
station.
man, your thing is your
I was
your
about
place
to
is
say,
incredible.
your shit's ill, dude.
Yeah.
Like, why are you bitching or complaining?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you points every single time you said ill, because you said it at least 600 times since we started this show.
Fuck ill.
Not anymore because you're doing it on
Man,
purpose.
shut the fuck up. That shit was ill. No, your studio is very prominent.
Ooh.
And the person I'm teaching across the ways, he's a nice guy. I met him from my brother. My brother is
That's what normally chicks say when they don't want to hang out with you. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, no. My brother is a complete fucking asshole.
Wow. It's lit. It's lit in Pigs Radio.
It is. Just,
Oh, yeah,
just as
dude.
lit as Brian is.
Yeah, Brian's really lit. Really lit.
Dude, what am I? And I'm speaking from the hip. I'm sorry. My eldest brother is not the nicest of persons.
Did he steal your crayons or something?
Dude, he didn't even let my dying father see his kids.
Wow. Wow. You made it really heavy, man.
Dude, that shit went real heavy real quick. Didn't
Wow.
it?
That's what happens here.
Wow.
Dude. Yeah, fuck it, dude.
It's a very different vibe from your normal Pigs Radio, because I've definitely heard a few episodes while he was telling me, and like it's a very different vibe we have going on right now.
I'm sorry.
You know, that's one of the beautiful things about fucking radio, and when you sit here and talk to people.
Did I get too crazy
Where
with that one?
I'm just ignoring you at this point.
Man, fuck you.
So Brian, I mean, he's been a part of Pigs Radio for many years from the beginning. Obviously, he was my teacher. He taught me a lot of interesting things. He taught me about life and apparently people who touch your dick outside of fucking 7-Eleven.
That's what I was wondering what happened with his brother. I was like, did his brother touch his dick? Is that why he's so
Probably
mad?
did.
He's so mad at him.
Oh, he's probably mad that he didn't touch his dick.
Oh, wow.
Man, shut and the fuck up.
Brian has been an amazing teacher. You let us know what radio was and how hard it is to get into radio here in this market. And even now, in kind of dealing with a little bit of radio personalities and whatnot, it's so tough to get into this radio business here in L.A. When I started going to the the Academy of Radio, Television, and Broadcasting out in Huntington Beach, they straight up said, if you want to make it, you need to leave this fucking state or leave this market and go anywhere else but here to start and then come back. And I'm like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why. Because when I was there was a handful of fucking names on the wall. They had little printed microphones all the way around the building letting you know who actually made it to the radio from radio school.
Right.
There was Super Steve Flores from K-Rock and then Psycho Mike Catherwood. And I was like, if these motherfuckers can do it, then I can fucking do it. Never made it to K-Rock, but I made a lot of friends there. But I created my own fucking thing. But still, that will and determination was always there.
Right.
So thank you, Brian, for at least trying.
No, honestly, that's what it takes to make it in radio, is determination. Just being able to, you know what, hey, dude, I'm going to the batter's box one more time.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So now you're like this weather guy who broadcasts all over the fucking place.
Dude,
He's on every big station now. Every big station. Every
do.
major radio traffic station and news network, he's on it now.
and not even as like the story as like, hey, we found a body dead next to like 7-Eleven.
no,
not
I'm
like that. Like you're the like.
No, I'm the asshole traffic guy.
You know what? Wait. Can we get?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, can we get a
Wait,
traffic report?
hold on.
Hello.
Holy shit, dude! I could do it so quick.
Go.
Oh bullshit! Let me hold up. Let me break out my phone.
Oh, wow.
We're reporting live
No
here from Pigs
bullshit.
Radio Studios. We have weather guy or traffic guy Brian. Brian, what's the scoop?
Honestly, let's see. It's fucking 11:31 on a Sunday. The 60 swarm, that's still going to be going on. That's the 60 west or eastbound is going to be shut down from the 15 all the way to the 215
Hold on.
split.
Oh, hold on.
And-
Time out. I know you're not stuttering, and I know you don't do that shit on the fucking radio. Can we get a proper fucking thing?
Because
Get
I
your
was
shit
looking
right.
for-
Let's try this again.
All right, from the top.
Get your shit together, Brian.
God
You're a
damn
fucking
it.
professional.
Oh, well, kick it to me.
Here, broadcasting live from Pigs Radio Studios, we have our weather guy or traffic guy, Brian, out there. Brian, what's the scoop?
Well, I guess I would be the traffic guy, the 60 eastbound from the 15 all the way to the 215 91 split. All lanes are going to be shut down for road work until 5 a.m. Watch for some slowing from Archibald. Also in Westminster, this is going to be from Bolsa all the way to Golden West southbound. The carpool and 2 left lanes are going to be shut down for road work. Your drive is going to be bunching up right as you approach this area. For Pigs Radio, I'm a bad motherfucker.
We can't tell the people where the station's at. So yeah, you have to stop a little short.
Well, bro, I mean, I know. I tried to do it.
You did your thing though. You did your thing.
There you go. On the spot.
Yeah.
Hey, that's live right there. Live energy.
Oh, dude, but yeah, no, I was trying to find something cool. That's why you're like, why? And I was like, I was trying to find something cool, but fuck it.
I just thought you could hold the fucking phone.
I knew you were gonna do it too.
Sorry.
When you asked him the weather, I was like, he's gonna say it's shaky outside.
Oh.
Okay, that's fucked up. Oddly enough, in the inland empires, we're going to be dealing with 86 and partly cloudy skies, including Compton.
Oh, look, we just lost the weather guy. How weird.
In our news radio chopper, we're going to kick it to Brian.
No, that's what it's going to be.
You already know the news for the future.
Yeah, but yeah. So even though he looks like a hobo, he's actually the most professional person in this room right now.
He's the most professional hobo I know.
Yeah.
It's going to go up until Wednesday, and then it's going to go down.
Oh, okay.
But you got to talk in the mic. We can't even hear you.
Sorry. It's going to go up until Wednesday, and then Thursday it's going to start going down.
The 7-Eleven girl in 1 second.
Callback jokes. Callback jokes.
Got to wrap it around.
Reference humor is the best way.
Oh, wait. We haven't had any calls. That's some bullshit.
Oh, people were asleep. We started a little late.
We did start late.
Fuck, I say that. I call boo-boo.
I mean, for all the sleepyheads. Actually, we do have one viewer out there. 1 million viewers out there. Call in at 909-475-7449. That's 909-475-PIGS. You can ask Brian a question. You can ask sports. What kind of sports do you guys cover on the show?
We try and cover like a pretty wide range, but sports is
wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely, if it's something big that happens, like we get WWE.
SummerSlam?
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. So we'll
do you know the results? Because it was today.
No, I mean, I don't know. Today, I was...
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
I'm about to get body slammed in here right now. Why don't you tell me what
chopped.
happened? My show's not till Wednesday. I got time to research.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I was watching a little bit before you guys got here, so...
Yeah.
It's decent so far.
Okay, yeah. No, I mean, we cover all sports, but like as you probably know, sports is very cyclical, so not everything's in season all the time. So you really if you just pick from all the exciting things going on, you can get like a full show going every week. So it's a nice balance, if you will.
And if there is no sports, are you covering like little pee-wee tee-off games and stuff?
Absolutely. I mean, anything, man. We will bet on kids in like Cuba throwing like stones at trees. Like we don't care. Like we'll watch anything, man. Like I watch NCAA women's softball. Yeah, that's right. You don't know nothing about my sport.
I call bullshit on
Bro,
that one.
I go from high school to high school in like South Los Angeles and videotaping freshman football games like as a way I used to get paid.
By the way, this sounds really creepy, and who the hell's paying for that?
Freshman coaches who want scouting reports.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit!
That's what they're called.
That makes sense.
Yeah, scouting reports. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I mean, you break down formations. You get you make sure things are detailed before they get there too. So it's a whole thing.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Did they get that gangster into it,
bro? Forever, bro. That's how I met your brother and I became friends because we started talking high school football.
Holy shit! My brother's an asshole. How the fuck did I meet you?
And he's a born again Christian as well.
I'm not.
You probably need Jesus in your life, though, Brian.
I'm born again.
You should work on that.
Huh?
Yeah, you need Jesus.
You need Jesus. I'm not one for religion, but you definitely need Jesus.
I'm actually born again. That's how we connected as well. Not Christian, but yeah. I'm a Sikh, so
I almost want to have my brother listen to this.
Why? He's an asshole.
Sounds like you hate him.
So how did you become like a sports guy?
I mean, I'm always
because he likes sports, Brian.
No, honestly, I think there's a little bit of cultural affluence that goes into it. Like my parents both immigrated to this country, so they're a little bit more.
They have sports in India?
No, they don't. They have cricket, and that's it.
You guys have crickets?
No, they don't have crickets. They have the sport of cricket. Crickets are all over here in the woods. Oh. And that's the one sport they have, and they're like the best in the world at it. But no one watches it because it's boring as shit. But and we talked about it on the show, though. Sorry, so for the 4 people who listened for that one segment, like we covered it. But
that's why I was curious. You're one of the few Indian people I've ever known that actually.
Why are you going racist? First of all,
no, I am Indian. That's not racist.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I'm Indian.
It's racist, Brian. We know how he gets.
Fucking racist, Brian, dude.
Fucking racist, Brian.
So, anyways,
watch your tone.
to be interested in American football?
Well, no, I mean, so I actually grew up in the South. If you saw my hat earlier, by the way, it says Texas A&M Aggies, so College Station. I grew up in South Dallas. So I'm a big college football fan, big football fan in general. But yeah, basically, we grew up in a conservative family. We weren't allowed to watch, like, The Simpsons and rated R movies. So, like, sports was, like, our only real outlet for, like, unfiltered content. And so me and all my friends growing up, like, and my cousins, we got really, really into sports. Like, our video games were censored. Like, everything was censored until we, like, basically graduated high school, basically. So sports was, like, the big deal for us. Like, you know, like, my dad's had season tickets to SC for a long time. You know, since Keyshawn Johnson, I've been going to the Coliseum.
Oh, bullshit. Wait, hold on.
Wait, put a pin in that.
Season tickets to SC?
Yes, sir.
That's a bullshit. Hold on, Mario.
Put a pin in that, Brian, really quick.
What
I want to know is, so take me back to your time when you were 18.
Okay.
And you get to experience the world for the first time. I'm assuming, like, this is like the Amish when they get to, like, roam free from away from like Amish land.
Honestly, it really was, because like when I was 16, I remember this so vividly. I wasn't allowed to listen to music with like curse words in it, right? Like, so I mean, like, obviously,
says the guy wearing the Death Row T-shirt in Compton right now.
Absolutely. I realized that afterwards when I put the shirt on when I got here. But so yeah, my parents wouldn't let us buy, like, we used to go to Walmart specifically because they give you the edited version, radio edited versions, and that's why I always loved radio, because you could listen to music there unfiltered and, like, you know, no.
Mom, it's okay. Every other word is bleeped.
Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, but they, like, when I was 16, my dad's, the uncle I was telling you about earlier, he bought me a Jamie Foxx CD with explicit lyrics, and he was like, "Okay, now you're finally old enough." And I was like 16 years old. And,
Ooh.
yeah, and so, like, you know, but by the time you're 18, you graduate, then you can finally, like, then we started drinking, you know, smoking, like, meeting women, that kind of stuff. So, like, it was once we, like, got into college, so things got a little bit easier.
Damn.
Yeah.
It must have been an awkward transition at that age, trying to.
I think it's weird because you go really far and really fast. Like I think it's, like, not appropriate. Like, if you're acclimated to this climate a little bit, like, you can kind of get adjusted to it. But, like, we all kind of graduated high school and just started drinking rum out of the bottle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, making, like, homemade bongs and shit like that. And it was just, like, such a, like, not a cool way to learn how to do that kind of stuff.
I mean, that's some real redneckery.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I mean, we come from, like, we call it the pind.
Redneckery.
We call it the pind in Hindi, which basically means, like, you know, like like a village or like a small town. You know what I mean? So yeah, we call them, like, pindus. So, like, yeah, like, family full of pindus, man.
Wow.
Everybody in my family owns liquor stores. Was a loan shark. Just owns, like, beauty salons. We do everything super hood, bro.
So it sounds like the stereotype is true.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. We own so many liquor stores. I have, like, one uncle who owns, like, 4 liquor stores.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. Every one of my uncles owns a liquor store. My dad was the first one to, like, actually go to grad school, and he was one of the few who went to college, and he went to grad school, and then started working in pharmaceuticals, and we moved about the hood, man.
Shout out to Blue Diamond Liquor when they were in existence. We were able to do 2 live episodes from that liquor store, so it was pretty fun.
It's badass. Hey, you know what? I got the hookups if you're ready to make some moves.
We'll bring a fucking full band, because we actually had a band last time there.
Hey, Pico Rivera, baby.
We were in.
I was about to say, you're talking to Mario here? Yeah.
Yes, Brian, we are talking to me.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
My apologies, people. Brian's a little
faded.
A lot of faded.
A lot of it faded.
And I'm not even talking about, like, just the hair on his head going from white to black. I'm talking about just
plastered.
a good one.
Plastered. Are you drinking energy drinks as well as the beer?
What are you doing?
Because that's a lot of up and down, man.
There's Cobra King. There is Monster. There's Two Tecates. There's.
What's a Cobra King? You mean a
King Cobra?
Oh, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah,
he got real sober now.
The big one.
Yeah.
It's not even a 40.
And then I have a
Tolly.
Tecate. 2 of them.
Oh, look at this motherfucker about to stroll in. We're about to fucking finish right now.
Oh,
he's like, good.
We actually do have some response out there in the Facebook world. Looks like most popular scouting sports: college football, baseball, softball, men's, women's, basketball.
Yep.
And anything else is meh.
Yeah. No, I mean, scouting in the football field is, like, the most lucrative, if you will, the most expensive. And then definitely baseball. Baseball's
People are definitely, they're hardcore sports fanatics.
Yep.
I never really grew up with, like, really liking sports.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know. I was more into, like, music and shit like that.
I mean, always. I love music. I'm a musician professionally, so, like, for me, obviously music's my life, but, like, I found a way, because I was just kind of working in IT and doing, like, all kinds of crappy stuff for a long time. Like, I dropped out of school. I finally went back and I got into, like, radio. I realized I could do, like, sports and music, like, for a living, and I never looked back, man. So for me to be able to just talk about sports for a living, like, It's kind of a dream come true, you know?
It sounded like you just came up with that plan 4 months ago.
Yeah, no, literally like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, shit. You're living the life now,
no,
then.
that's how I met Brian. Like, that was right when I started, like, changing things up. You know what I mean? I was working in IT I was stereotypical Indian IT guy.
Yeah, I've actually known him for a year and change.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Now we got Bud Lights to go with the
Holy
Tecates.
shitballs, Batman.
We were about to wrap it up, but thank you for joining, sir.
Wait.
Sorry, gentlemen.
You're a McAsshole. Where the fuck have you been at? The fucking fair closed like a long time ago.
I was at Orange County Fair. I was busy eating like a fucking a smoked turkey drumstick or whatever the fuck you call it, and then everything else that's available there. Like deep fried Oreo, deep fried Twinkie, deep fried asshole.
So you're being a fat ass
instead
instead of being here on time, is what you're telling me.
I was trying to get here, and unfortunately,
You know we were supposed to start at 10, and it's fucking. You walked in at 11:40.
But I already know because it's Pigs Radio. We don't start at 10, even though you.
We were trying to wait for you.
No. Regardless of who's the guest.
Surprisingly, today we were good to go. Surprisingly.
What time did you guys actually start then? At 10?
I tried waiting as much as I could. I forgot. What time did I say fuck this guy?
We started at like 11, I think.
Yeah, so we waited as long as we could.
And then it took you a little bit to get it started. I think we've been on for about a half an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah. See, Mario. It's like you're even if you started at like, you say you're going to start at 10, you ended up starting at 11, and even then at 11, it's like there was like casualties of war.
There is always casualties of war.
There's like the button didn't work, or the record button, or pitch was off, or whatever.
Hey, dude, it can't be my fault if the shit don't work.
Honestly, I agree with that so much because I'm the engineer for my show, and sometimes shit just falls apart.
And you know what, dude? I can only hit Control Delete like once, and then if it don't work after that, what do I do?
Well, ampersand, right? There's an ampersand. There's an ampersand button, so you could have hit that, and then
Brian,
maybe that would reboot all of it. But I gotta say though, you did send me a list of everybody that was supposed to be here.
Button.
Oh, now he gets it.
Brian just woke up. Sorry, Brian's pretty fucked up right now.
He looks it. He looks the way I feel and shit. Pretty fucked up.
Wow. Your life must be shit then. I mean, you must feel really bad.
God damn, you feel like a homeless guy on the inside?
I'm totally homeless on the inside. I'm homeless and I have a black baby and all that good shit.
Wow.
On the
By the way, we just learned that fucking some lady grabbed his fucking dick outside of fucking.
He might have HIV.
Costco.
Yeah, no.
No, what?
Some
Costco, liquor store. Costco's a high-class joint for this guy, dude. He's wearing a titty club t-shirt.
That's
She
on
grabbed
the
my
high end.
dick, dude.
That's
She
high
grabbed my dick, dude. It was like.
Did she give you a couple of pumps or just like a grab?
No, dude. She did the one pump.
Oh,
you know
one
what
pump.
I mean?
Like,
and I did the baby.
Because that's all it took.
Yeah.
No,
One
I
pump
didn't.
chump.
No, I did one of those. Oh, we're cool, baby. Yeah.
Well, look. Sometimes it takes one pump to kind of get you like revved. You know what I mean? So it's like. It doesn't have to
no.
be-
Here's
I am the master of the clit. Remember this fucking face. Wherever you see clit, you'll see this fucking face. I make that shit work. No one rules a clit like me. Not this little fuck. None of you little fucks out there. I am the clit. Yo, baby, you've had your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat.
That is definitely you outside.
Yeah.
You're like Jane Silent Bob rolled into one.
Yeah.
well, shit. Obviously, I'm not Silent Bob, bro.
So.
No, the girl grabbed my dick. Hi, my name is. Honestly,
Flying Brian.
No, this is exactly
You're looking
how
at
it
Slim
went.
Shady on crack.
I put my hand out to say hi. My name is Brian.
Here's a handshake. I'll take a
And
cock
here's
shake.
a handshake.
Right.
And she grabbed my dick.
First of all, why would you even be touching other homeless people? You're already gross enough as it is.
No, the only reason
Other hobos.
No, the only reason is because I walked out and I was like, oh, this bitch gonna ask me for a fucking cigarette.
Or like money.
And,
right?
yeah, or something.
Or something recyclable.
And
But regardless, it is a
Recyclable dick.
It's a
Shit,
homeless
apparently.
chick. I'm sure missing teeth.
No,
the whole 10 yards.
no,
Why
she-
would your first reaction be like, let me shake her
didn't
fucking
have
hand?
a dick.
You probably have herpes on your dick now.
No,
And his
I-
hand.
Added extra herpes.
No. Listen. You
just
gotta give the
relax,
homeless people a little bit of respect. The herbs doesn't come across that easy with the homeless. You know what I mean?
I'm still
It's,
not gonna grab some homeless fucking person's
No.
like hand.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Well, that's
for
what this
sure. It's
motherfucker was doing.
They
He's
have
got a lot
like,
of information on homeless people.
He's been around.
I'm a Lyft driver, like outside of this. So yeah, I
okay,
got
all right.
plenty of homeless.
Makes
people
sense.
information.
Wait, how can homeless fucking get a car with Lyft?
They have cell phones.
Oh, you'd be surprised, dude. For real, dude. Like I've like driven, like I'm like in downtown, and I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up some like fucking like cranky ass hipsters. or somebody, and then next thing I know, I get pulled into fucking Skid Row, and I'm picking up some homeless dude that's like ready to go to their next like halfway house.
Have you ever had to do like the Grubhub thing, with like lift and fucking bring some homeless people some food?
No, I don't do that, but I will take like a homeless person to their next destination. Then along the way, they're like, "Hey,
they're homeless. What destination do they have to be in?"
They go around a lot.
Yeah,
do they really?
They're in
drifters?
transit. Yeah, they're drifters. Yeah.
Yeah, they always have
call
me
them
drop them off.
drifters.
They always have me drop them off at other motels and shit. It's always like another motel.
Oh, speaking of motels, we need to give our friend, our corner buddy Fifi, a call to figure out what's going on. Any new deaths? We have a really good friend of the show named Fifi, and he's an LA corner, and he gives us all the updated deaths.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
He has soulless eyes.
That sounds like
Really
a very very dark job.
Really bad.
Totes.
Yeah, a really dark job.
Dude, are you fucking serious?
Which part, Brian? Because you look really lost. What part of the conversation are you on right now?
No,
You know what I want to.
calling a coroner. Oh,
Oh yeah,
my bad.
no.
Okay.
We have a
Sounds
corner
interesting
that's
as shit,
something we
though.
talked to. But okay, so I missed all of it, obviously. So this is the gentleman from the podcast. That much I did catch, right?
Big
There was a
brown
gentleman-
ballers, and apparently him and 2 little girls do the show with him.
That's my best friend and my older cousin, but they're like the picture of me because I don't have like a lot of pictures of me. It was me and my nieces together at Disneyland, and they're like 6.
It's
and
cute.
8.
It's cute.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, they're how old?
6 and 8.
So what do you guys talk about it?
Well, like
I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
Okay,
what
yeah.
your age
So
is.
BTS.
hold on,
What's
let me-
your age?
I'm 28.
And then you do a podcast with a 6 and an
No,
8-year-old.
I do it with 2 gentlemen my age.
But that's what I'm pitching.
No, but
That's what he's
sounded
pitching.
like it
He's
came
trying
off that
he's
way.
trying to get
so.
a that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get a production change right now on air.
This fucking
He's
guy.
using Pigs Radio as a production board.
Oh shit!
Yeah, see, that's a picture
Tell
of
me
me.
that's not gonna fucking draw in fucking listenership right there.
You know what? You've shown this picture so many times. I need a double tap right now. I need a little heart right there.
You know what?
you gotta put
Hold
the-
on.
you
We'll
gotta
give you
put
your
it.
41th
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Hey, we're moving up, baby. One like at a time.
Sports talk.
Sports
as
talk
much
radio.
as it takes. As much as okay, so you ran the gamut with him, right? As far
Yeah.
as his podcast,
You can
and
re-listen after. We're not gonna ask all the
stuff.
questions again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask that. But,
Yeah.
but
We're just brown guys talking about sports. That's it.
right on.
That's all it is. Just brown guys bullshitting about sports on the internet.
They just started, so they're baby.
Okay, well, I will ask this: is it LA based or is it LA based sports, or are you just like
We
national?
we go international. Yeah, we cover
international.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
cover.
fucking do cricket. And
Yeah, we
fucking,
do, absolutely. I mean, like because the sports cycle is kind of slow. Like you know what I mean? Like
Right? Yeah, it's like when like basketball season's
exactly,
down
exactly. So
like,
if you
yeah.
cover a little bit of everything, then it gives you like a full show. But otherwise, you're just like, oh, I'm gonna come up with like silly sports debates,
Right.
Which is like I don't want that ESPN formula.
That's kind of what ESPN and
yeah,
Fox
and like
News
you know what I mean.
and all
I'm
that
applying
shit.
for
Fox
jobs
Sports
there,
News,
so I
yeah.
won't talk shit. But
Well, listen, I get it.
Yeah.
They got good like.
and they have their formula and it works for them. But like for us, we're like, okay, we'll hit the headlines, we'll discuss like things that are happening, trending, and we're not white either, so we kind of have like a different inflection on things as well. And we try to just be funny and like actually provide accurate information. Some of our guys have actually worked in the professional sports field
Right.
as player agents and media consultants.
Oh,
and,
really?
And I've been coaching for a long time, so like we know our stuff. We know our stuff pretty good. So. We've all been friends for more than 20 years, so like the chemistry is there too. Brian actually was our first ever guest 2 weeks ago, and he passed out on the couch that is next to our
Of course,
table.
that's
Of course,
what
it's
happens
Brian.
here.
Did he piss himself?
No, he started
Typical
snoring
Brian.
though.
No.
He what?
but I
He
did
started
start
snoring. He passed out snoring. Yeah.
You're a dick, Brian.
That's how I roll, baby.
That's exactly how you roll.
Yep.
By the way, Brian's also a drifter. Whenever he finds a couch, he makes
Okay,
himself at home.
So let me ask. As far as I don't know how. Listen, I know this guy. This guy fucking. He's not a sports guy at all.
No,
Nope.
no,
No,
no.
not
Yeah,
at
he
all.
said that
If
openly.
it's not 80s, he's
Don't
out.
care.
So I'll ask you. So
Yes,
where
sir.
do you stand as far as now this NFL upcoming season? Who do you think is gonna? Obviously, the biggest question is who's going to take it. But how do you think that the West is going to fare as far as like the Rams? Do you think?
I mean, I think the Rams and the Chargers are going to be two of the best teams in the NFL, like point blank. Like they're
So-
both. You can have an all
AFC
LA Super
Yeah.
Bowl if you wanted.
So
Yeah, what about the Raiders, though?
The Raiders are absolute trash.
yeah. I mean, I don't see anything with the Raiders. I mean, obviously, like.
I mean, no
like,
offense.
listen.
Are you a Raiders fan?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I used to be back in the 80s.
Yeah, before they moved and.
Before they moved back to Oakland, like
'Cause
I
he was a
big
cholo
fan.
back then, that's why.
No. Back then, it's like listen, and back then in the early '80s to the later part of the '80s when they were in LA, they were a fucking force to be reckoned with. Although
Yeah.
they only won the one championship here in LA. The previous one too, that was the one that they won in Oakland. But in the '80s, they won with like fucking Jim Plunkett.
Yep.
Jim Plunkett, and this is the thing that drives me crazy with the fucking Raiders fans is how the fuck does the only quarterback to win 2 Super Bowl championships that's not in the fucking in the Hall of Fame. And mind you, he's the only Latino quarterback to win 2 Super Bowls not in the fucking NFL Hall of Fame.
Because it's racism, like Brian.
Honestly,
Fucking
I was
Brian.
about to say I thought he was more Native American.
No, if you look him up, Jim Plunkett, and listen, I guess
thought he was Native American and
Jim Plunkett's not in the Hall of Fame?
he's not in the Hall of Fame. He's not in the
Jim
NFL Hall of
Plunkett's
Fame.
not in the Hall of Fame?
No,
I'm shocked by that.
look him up. He actually cleans
Oh,
more
dude. Oh,
like
shit.
a
I know
Latino
exactly.
than a
Yeah.
Native American. Because I think it was his dad. Maybe that was obviously because of the name Plunkett. You know, that's probably how you got the Native American part of it.
Jim Plunkett was drafted by the New England Patriots, and then he was kind of a piece of shit. And he wasn't that good.
And he wasn't that good with the Raiders either. He was backed up in the Raiders. He was backed up like fucking Todd Christensen.
Then he went to Canada, if I'm not mistaken.
Or the CFL.
Yeah. Then he came back.
Right.
And was like, oh.
Damn.
Like, hey, you know what? All I could do is give you 6 yards.
Yeah.
Right. As far as like a throw, like as a passing quarterback.
Guess what I got you? 6 yards.
Like, but it worked.
It was an old NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a run heavy. Totally,
you know what?
Totally.
Also, it's still a run heavy league.
That's why Marcus Allen was who he was because it was run heavy back then. You know.
But look at the Patriots last season in the Super Bowl. They won by going defense and run.
Right.
And they made just enough throws to keep themselves in the game, and then they ended up winning. And why did the Rams lose? Because they couldn't run the ball. They lost Todd Gurley.
They probably could have, but I think what happened with that is I think more so was what's the name of the Rams coach for some reason?
Sean McVay.
Sean McVay. I think he kind of choked a bit. You know, he admitted to it.
Yeah, he admitted it to it. Yeah,
he admitted to that. He kind of choked. It didn't have to be fucking Todd Gurley. He could have got anybody. And mind you, as a Lyft driver, I actually picked up Todd Gurley and I took him home.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was over on the west side and shit, and I gave him a ride home.
That's
anyway,
cool.
And I was like, "Hey man, why'd you guys fucking choke?" No, I didn't ask him that. I didn't ask him that.
Nah, you can't be on the spot with guys like that.
It wasn't like that. I actually gave him a ride home, and goddamn, that motherfucker has a beautiful home, and he has a fucking Rolls Royce Phantom and shit in his driveway. Sure. Anyway, but I honestly thought that they should have won it. It's just I think Sean McVay more so than anything else cost them that Super Bowl in particular.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you at all because I think that's absolutely what the case is. Their offense was entirely too stagnant. They seemed to be running the same 6 plays over and over again. But losing an MVP caliber running back is also not easy.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a factor. It's obviously a factor.
And I think they could have run their game plan effectively if they had the ability to move the ball on the ground.
Right.
And those 6 plays would have worked then, you know what I mean? Because it worked all season.
Yeah.
But to your question from earlier, I do think the Chargers and the Rams could both be in the Super Bowl this year, but the team I'm honestly most excited to watch play this season is the Chiefs. Probably like a little bit of a chalky answer, but man, they're gonna be fucking fun, dude. They're gonna be lit. I went to the LA Rams Monday night game last season, and 49-50 whatever the game was, they had like combined 100 points. Like they're insane. Like it's so much fun to watch the Chiefs.
It all ties back to the quarterback, right?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
that guy's just fucking phenomenal, man.
Yeah. And I thought he was going to be good, but I never in my wildest dream thought he could be that good as a rookie.
I'm sorry, I can't remember right now. What college did he come out of?
I know this. Texas Tech, or is it? Yes,
like
TCU or something like that.
Or Texas A&M?
No, not A&M. It was Tech or
because I kind of remember seeing him in
TCU.
college, and he was like fucking explosive. He was like. He was a really good fucking.
I think he was Texas Tech because he was under Cliff Kingsbury and he played Baker Mayfield in the highest scoring college game. Right. I can't believe I know that, but I can't remember the college he went to. But
I mean, it's like that dude's a motherfucker, man.
Dude, he's a beast. He's a beast. Like I'm a Redskins fan, so like I give up every season before I even start.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I mean our team is so shit. Like it's miserable, but I can watch the rest of the NFL, enjoy, but like I know my team's gonna be bad every year, so.
I mean, that's kind of the way it goes. I mean, at this point, I used back in the day when the Raiders were here in LA, I used to be a Raiders fan, but then when they went back to Oakland, I was like, fuck you guys are a piece of shit. And ever since then, I stopped watching football, and then all of a sudden, high def TVs came into play, and I started watching football again, and so now. Obviously we got the Rams back, and I wasn't a Rams fan back then, so it's like I'm not a Rams fan now. So I guess I'm supporting the Chargers just because on the fact that they don't have fans here in LA.
Yeah.
So
absolutely,
I kind of feel bad for them.
The Rams have a lot of OG fans.
Yeah,
a lot of OG fans. I know a lot of guys like like out in like Whittier and all these kind of like little pockets that were still OG Rams fans from the first time. Right. So honestly, I kind of respected the move. Like you got to be a Chargers fan because they are like from San Diego. They can get that hometown love a little bit, and it's not like fair weather because they're LA now, and they're a great football team. They're gonna have a badass season this year.
Yeah,
like,
currently as the roster is going, all depending on what's his name that's holding on, Gordon.
Oh, Melvin Gordon. I think they're gonna move him.
Yeah, they're definitely going to move him.
They're
because at this point, he wants to get the fuck out.
And they're not going to pay him.
They want to pay him, and they don't have to pay him.
Don't pay running backs. Yeah, you don't pay running backs ever in the NFL. So, what are the sports you watch? Baseball, basketball?
Basketball. I'm a big basketball guy.
Lakers fan, I would assume.
For sure.
Yeah, same.
For sure, since like '85. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I never had a choice. Like when Staples opened, my dad got our names engraved in the
really?
stars. Yeah,
so
So I'm part of Staples forever, man. The Lakers forever.
Yeah, I mean that to me is the epitome of a sports franchise that I think is iconic and classic.
I mean, if you grew up in LA and you were a kid and you were just like the stars, man, like you're looking up at the stars like Kobe and Magic and Kareem, and it was a fun childhood to be a Lakers fan.
Yeah, dude. Like I mean, I was a fucking Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, fucking James Worthy, Byron Scott. Even before that, like fucking. Shit, who the fuck am I thinking of right now?
Kurt Rambis.
Even like Kurt Rambis, he was a hell of a fucking defensive player, dude. Yeah. So I mean, it's like I've always been a Lakers guy. You know what I mean?
By the way, guys, we're gonna have to cut this shit short because Grandpa's fucking falling asleep, and I don't want him to fucking fall over right now.
All right.
No, you know what? I'll come back because I can do this all day. So.
Yeah. So obviously, it really sounds like you know all your shit. Where can we go check out your show again?
So Instagram, Big Brown Ballers, SoundCloud at Big Brown Ballers. Very simple. We'll be expanding into different platforms as we grow, but right now just Instagram so you can get all the pictures, and SoundCloud where we host. Right. So yeah, pretty straightforward.
Awesome. We didn't take any fucking breaks, and we're gonna end that shit right there because we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck you, nigga. That's why I showed up all fucking late.
That's right. Flying Brian, thanks for coming down, Grandpa. Thanks for almost staying awake throughout the whole show.
You know what?
Thanks for snoozing.
Yeah.
Snoozing.
You know what? You
snoozing and boozing.
You snoozing for a losing.
This is the only guy I know who can fall asleep like straight up in public.
I actually can.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Hey, but the best guy. You know what I mean? Best people.
Totally. Yeah,
best people. Solid to the core.
I mean, you're my only real homeless friend I have, and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to keep him.
That's how I roll.
Keep Brian homeless.
Hey, you know what? Before we leave, can I say one thing? I actually made a joke earlier. I was like, hey, you have the most disgusting ghetto van with like no handlebars and shit. I was like, it looks like homeless people have orgies in there. And he was like, it's called a soup kitchen, bitch. And that's it. That's our time. That is Brian for you, ladies and gentlemen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen.
I did say that.
Pigs out.
Hey, yo, DJ, stop the music. Countdown. 5, 4, 3.
Initiating shutdown sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
This show may cause birth defects and or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern Red States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really. 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of cockballs and ass. Free salad tossing available upon request. Visit robertreese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.